Saw some of Doc Rivers' theatrical skills, a play of contention back in game one when Doc Rivers was fouled by Scottie Pippen. The Knicks thought it should be a flagrant foul. In fact, Doc took that hard fall, and here is his explanation.
You know how to act a little bit also. We were struggling emotionally at that time. Scottie Pippen's hit me hard. First of all, you lay down to try to draw a flagrant foul. If you lay down there long enough, the ref might feel bad and say, oh, that has to be a flagrant. The guy's dying out there. But it didn't work. So then I got up and I jumped up, for the crowd to get the crowd into the game. And that works sometimes.
Yes, a fine effort by Doc. You just saw Cartwright call for the travel, so the Knicks take possession. They're down 15-14, 6:20 remaining in this first quarter. Anthony Mason has come on for the first time, and Patrick Ewing hits from long range. The Knicks with a 16-15 lead. Ewing has 6 points. The matchup is Mason and Pippen. Scott Williams has come on for Horace Grant, who had picked up his second foul. Here's Pippen off the weave, fouled by Ewing. Scottie Pippen will go to the line. The Knicks are now over the foul limit. The Bulls have 3 team fouls.
Well, Michael Jordan having a very big first quarter, Marv, brings back the memory of last year, Game 2 playoff game against the Knicks in Chicago. Michael had 15 consecutive points in the first quarter of that game, which established a Bulls team record. Here tonight, he's trying to duplicate that effort. Knicks got them first last year and surprised them as they did this year, so Michael's trying to recreate history once again.
Scottie Pippen only a 66% free throw shooter. It's 1 out of 2 to tie the game at 16. Light pressure shown by the Bulls. Starks gives it back up. Ewing off the spin. Yes. The Knicks 18, the Bulls 16. Jordan with lots of room. Rebounded by Pippen.
3-point shots bring long rebounds. Fortunately for the Bulls, it went into the right hands.
Jordan with the step. Michael Jordan thought he was fouled. On the other side of the picture, Patrick Ewing thought that he was hit with a charging move by Jordan. So Michael with 13, and the game is tied at 18.
Michael's known for his grace, but that was some power move.
That was deflected short. Rivers got to it and drew the foul. Foul committed by Bill Cartwright. No, they say Michael Jordan. So that is the first on Jordan.
The Bulls' last basket featuring Michael Jordan getting around Rivers. Ewing coming into play. Nothing stopped Jordan on that play, including the presence of Anthony Mason.
Doc Rivers, 82% free throw shooter. Doc Rivers did not have a good first half in game 1. Greg Anthony came on and played well in a short stint, and then Doc gave the club a lift in the second half.
As Doc was sent to the bench with a couple of early turnovers, he wasn't handling the Bulls' pressure well, but he certainly answered back in the second half.
Jordan on a pull-up. Rebound swept by Mason. 4.5 remaining in this first quarter. Rivers sliced through, setting up Ewing. Oakley with the rebound. And his pass broken up by Jordan. Beautiful play by Michael Jordan as it kicked off the leg of Charles Oakley.
Spike Lee got in the way of Jordan coming up court. Spike, of course, did many commercials with Michael, but Spike's a known Knicks fan, so Michael fouled him off.
Scott Williams with it. Williams up front now with Cartwright and Pippen. Shot clock at 4. Jordan. And Stark to it. John Starks going back to the severe hand-checking style so successful on Sunday. Mason. The Knicks 22, the Bulls 18.
Scott Williams has better come to life and have a presence under those boards. Phil Jackson can't be happy.
Phil Jackson will talk it over.
Use good sense when you drink and know when to say when. A reminder from Budweiser.
Well, Jerry Seinfeld on hand at courtside along with, well, they're regulars, right? Maury and Connie. That's Rob Reiner next to Connie Chung. The Czech celebrity row. Reggie Jackson on hand. Reggie receiving mixed reaction as his face appears on Garden Vision. Boomer Esiason of the New York Jets. Red Holzman. Selma Holzman, the real celebrity in the family. And Dave DeBuscher. And his wife, Jerry. That's our first check around the celebrity areas here at the Garden tonight.
Not bad for a beginning.
The Knicks playing well here at the start. 3:30 remaining. In this first quarter, the Knicks have hit 9 of 16 from the field. They lead 22-18. The Bulls 6 of 12. Jordan 4 of 8. Jordan with 13 of the Bulls' 18 points. Scottie Pippen cuts it to a 2-point Knick lead.
Well, the Knicks want to contest every shot by the Bulls. That was the reason for them holding them to 43% the other day. Pippen had no hand in his face on that one.
Knicks staying with Starks and Rivers at the guards. Mason, Ewing, and Oakley up front. Mason gets inside, and he was hit by Scott Williams. Nice fake by Anthony Mason.
Scott Williams at 6'10". Didn't do much on that play, but Pippen can't deal with the strength of Mason. Takes a shot at it. Mason recovers with his strong hands and draws the foul. Williams came in late and didn't add much.
A superb performance by Anthony Mason on Sunday. 29 minutes, 5 of 6, 13 points. Did the job off the boards. Anthony Mason, the number 3 man in playoff field goal percentage, just under 60% from the field.
Actually, Anthony only had 2 rebounds the other day, Marv, but he has found now, as a more complete player, ways to always be valuable when he's on the floor. The numbers are very deceptive with his impact.
I was going to make that point. I said he did the job off the boards, but he kept the ball alive. Also able to box out to help other members of the team, and that often does not show up in the stat column. Nice move by Scott Williams. And the Knicks now lead by 1.
Scott Williams is a very key man for this Chicago team. People in New York don't know that much about him, but ask the coaching staff of the Bulls, and they say he's a key to this game for us in many ways.
Oakley, that time able to box out Scott Williams.
The reason for that impact that Williams has is he must be physical and add a presence to the boards. Cartwright will not last that long in the game. They need consistent physical play.
And Williams drew the foul. That's the second committed by Ewing. Scott Williams, very active player, also noted to be a quick jumper and can go up a second and third time.
Nice look to Williams inside, who gets rid of Patrick Ewing with that fake.
Scott Williams, a 71% free throw shooter. One-time Nick, Trent Tucker getting set. Whoa! He will take it. Trent played only 9 minutes on Sunday. He will check in, as does Herb Williams. Herb replacing Patrick Ewing. And here's Will Perdue coming on for Bill Cartwright. Will Perdue played only 3 minutes the other day.
I asked John Bach, the assistant coach of the Bulls, about Perdue as to why he didn't have more time. He said he jumped all over Perdue. About 3 or 4 things he did wrong on defense for the Bulls against the Knicks. I said, he's only in there 3 minutes. He said, but he did 3 or 4 things that sent him to the bench for the rest of the day. I mean, they watch those game tapes, and they make severe judgments, boy.
I don't think it was a pleasant